Welcome back, guys, to the channel, and welcome to a brand new 5-year rebuild series, which is going to be 5 episodes long, so per season, each episode, and this one is on Sheffield Wednesday. I've been warned by a couple of people on Twitter to avoid this one like the plague, as it is extremely difficult, and yeah, I think this one could be a bit of a challenge. Now, for all the football followers out there, Sheffield Wednesday, very historic club. A club mired in controversy, obviously, with the Hillsborough thing. Me being a Liverpool fan as well, something very close to me after the Hillsborough disaster. But they are still, should say, were a reasonably successful club. If you look at the club info on here, and then have a look at their history, competitions wise, they were actually 3rd place in the Premier League in 1992. They were runners up in 93 in the FA Cup, and they actually, in the Carabao Cup as it was back then, the League Cup, they'd actually won it and they were runner up. So they've had some success over their time. They're definitely not shy on like sort of winning league titles and cups and stuff like that. But for any Sheffield Wednesday fans out there, or football fans will know if they keep an eye on the news, the club is in absolute shambles at the moment. And as you'll see from this picture, they are still bottom of the league and in deep trouble, mainly due to their finances, which, as you can see, we're at the start of the season, 5th of August, so I've not played in any of the league games yet, but the transfer budget was non-existent, absolutely non-existent, and the wage budget is limited at best. Debts and loans, nearly 115 million in debt, which is pretty shocking to say the least. It's a club that have been massively mismanaged. So obviously the target for the 5 years is to try and stabilise the club. I would like to get us promotion back to the Premier League, because that's where the money is. Whether that is possible, I do not know. The club vision at the moment states that they want a mid-table finish. Going by the squad that we got, I mean, this is a squad that I've ended up with. I'll show you the transfers that I've tried to bring in by date on this, which is literally these two here. He's only a youngster brought into the youth side. I didn't even do that transfer, I don't think. The only transfer that I did manage to bring in was another ball-winning midfielder, Suleiman Mara, who was actually, I think he was there for a free transfer. He's been around a bit. He's been at Watford, Granada, Almeria, Ghent, so he's a bit of a journeyman. But yeah, he was up for a free. I managed to get him in. I think he's a fairly decent player as a ball-winning midfielder. But the other issues that they've got, they've got these players in on loan. A keeper from AC Milan, Buckley, Fletcher, Hendrick on loan. These guys signed in on a free transfer, they're not good enough. I know they're limited, but they brought these players in, spent 350k, and they're just not good enough. And they even brought in this guy, and on paper, Mohamed Diaby looks pretty solid as a centre midfielder. He's good age and everything, and then bam, Achilles tendon is gone. So he's out for pretty much the entire season. He's on loan, yet I could have terminated the loan. It baffles me. It baffles me how clubs can be run so badly. But the guy who's in charge, is it Club Vision, Jeffon Chansiri? He's got to pull something out of the bag. to help this club in real life. Otherwise, they are going down. They're in a tough spot. So if we have a look at the schedule, obviously played out the friendlies, had a friendly against Leicester, which lost 5-3, but the rest of them won comfortably. But then played one league game this season, and it was at home to the freshly relegated Southampton side, and they beat us 2-1. I was a little bit disappointed at that, but we move on. Season expectations. I know the board want us to finish mid-table. Can we do that? I don't know, but I guess we will find out once I've simulated the season. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds. And welcome back, guys, and there we have it. I managed to keep them up for this season, so not too bad. League position, what? Whoa, we were up at 4th at one point. 8th, and then we just dropped right off. I wonder why that was. What happened around here for us to drop off? That's really strange. I do apologise, little caveat into this video and other videos going on at the moment. If you hear any squeaking, grumbling, that's not me, that's the dog in the background. So, league table wise, finished 16th, lost 22 games this season. Ay. That's not good. We're still, to be fair though, we're scoring quite a lot of goals, but we're still conceding a lot. If we have a look at the schedule, okay, so we've got through to the next round of the Carabao Cup, which wasn't too bad. We did a cool, what a game that was, 7-3 against Leeds. Picked up a few wins in the early part of the season, but then, so 3, 4, 5, 8 games, 7 losses, 1 draw. Oh, and that's a horrible patch as well. January, February was awful. That is not good. I wonder. No, he's still there. But I wonder why the drop off. I've got it set so we don't lose any players, so that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, well, we'll have a look at the goals for the season. Josh Windass, 23, 5 assists, 11 goals from Delgado, 8 and 8 and 5. It's not enough. It's nowhere near enough. But another thing I will say is, if you read this, due to the club being in a takeover process, we have altered the 5-year plan. So yes, at this point in time, they were in a takeover process, hopefully to wipe the deck clean and give me a ton load of money to spend on transfers, which would be really, really nice. So overall, have a quick look at the competitions. Where the 3rd round by Oxford and 2nd round by Peterborough. Cup runs would be nice just to generate a little bit more money. But I am curious as to why we were there or thereabouts the playoff zones, and then we just dropped off massively down near the relegation points. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. So definitely got the work cut out for for these rebuild sessions. Let's see how we can get on in the 2nd season. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's very much appreciated. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it, and keep your eye out for the next 4 episodes after this one to see how far we can actually take the Owls. Can we get them soaring, or will they be plucked to death? Who knows? So thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'll see you later.